Mr. President, you've lost control of large areas of Syria. The jihadist group that calls itself Islamic State has emerged. There are perhaps 200,000 Syrians dead. Millions have lost their homes. The UN envoy, Staffan de Mistura, has called this the most serious humanitarian crisis in the world since the Second World War. Has Syria become a failed state?
No, as long as the government and the state institutions fulfilling its duty toward the Syrian people, we cannot talk about failed states. Talking about losing control is something completely different.
In 2012, I was in Douma, which is a suburb of Damascus, as you know, which has been held by armed rebel groups. And I spoke to a man there who said he defected from the Syrian army, and this is the quote. He said, "I've escaped because I can't see my people, my Syrian family being killed at our hands." And he meant the hands of the Syrian armed forces. Do you think that some of the activities of the Syrian army help create the nightmare that Syria is in right now?
If you're talking about the conflict taking the military shape, any war is a bad war. And in any war, you have civilian casualties. That's why every war is bad war. As long as you have the public support, it means you are defending the people. If you kill the people, they will be against it. That's common logic, common sense.
What about barrel bombs? You don't deny that your forces use them.
I know about the army. They use bullets, missiles, and bombs. I haven't heard of army using barrels or maybe cooking pots.
Large barrels full of explosives and projectiles which are dropped from helicopters and explode with devastating effect. There's been a lot of testimony about these things.
They are called bombs. We have bombs, missiles, and bullets.
So you wouldn't deny that included under the category of bombs are these barrel bombs, which are indiscriminate weapons?
No, there's no indiscriminate weapons. When you shoot, you aim. And when you aim at terrorists in order to protect civilians. Again, if you're talking about casualty, that's war. We cannot have war without casualty.
It was so beautiful to have all Syrians here together.
These guys, maybe they are second generation American from Syrian origin, but still they feel attached to their home country. I'm proud of them, I'm proud of our community, I'm proud about their activities. Everybody is helping and assisting the way they can.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
I remember all my friends who used to participate in revolutions. Most of them got killed or arrested or became refugees like me, living in exile. I'm glad that people are still honoring the anniversary of the revolution.
It's a happy moment where you feel proud really of the Syrian people who stayed, steadfast on their struggle and quest to democracy and freedom.
ISIS and Assad are the same. The only difference is the name.
Bashar al-Assad is cancer. Bashar al-Assad is cancer for Syria. ISIS and other extremists are just side effects of that cancer. If you eliminate the cancer, the side effects will vanish by itself.
And the only way for us to defeat ISIS is to remove Bashar al-Assad. He cannot be a part of any solution for this future Syrian government.
We need to treat the root cause of extremism and terrorism in the area, which is dictatorship and Assad regime itself.
I'm asking people to show respect to the Syrian people, to the great sacrifices that they have done. When we started the revolution, we called it the revolution of dignity. We didn't call it the revolution of sympathy or the revolution of charity. We want people to respect and honor the brave women and men in Syria who went through all this terrifying experience just to see their country a better place for everybody.